Good morning or good morning and welcome. I'm starting late this morning. I had to do some work early. Um, Oops. So today is our daily reading. I'm going to use the After Tarot again. I really kind of liked it. I did a couple of the personal growth readings with it as well, plus the daily reading I did yesterday. So let's take a look at our current situation, the influences around that. Keep in mind it is a collective reading. And then I'll use the haunted house to do the clarifying if needed. See what it has to say. Give it a couple shuffles and we'll get started. I hope you all are doing really well. I'm doing pretty good. A little bit tired. I worked a lot this weekend, so that's okay. Not too bad. Current situation. Did I cut it? Okay, I'm going to shuffle one more time and then cut. What do we need to know today? I'm just off schedule. Okay, I feel better now. Current situation, Queen of Wands, present influence, Star, future influence, Empress. Those are really nice energies. What we don't see, Eight of Cups, what to look for, Justice, and unexpected. I was looking at the picture in the Justice. High Priestess, Challenge, Knight of Pentacles, Strength, Seven of Pentacles. And where does this lead? Judgment, Page of Swords too, King of Wands. For some of you, this is definitely a growth. For some of you, it could be meeting somebody. I see both ways. The Seven of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. You know, I look at this one, and he really is like having to really, kind of fight for what he wants. I feel like that's what you feel like you've been doing. Again, I think it's the same energy that we've been talking about. We've been having that Seven of Wands or, speaking up, all of those things that we've kind of done. But I feel like with the Queen of Wands, man, this is good energy because, she goes after what is, important to her, what motivates her, what excites her. She's definitely not lazy. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. She is that, brings in the motivation. Usually when I think of wand courts in general is they don't spend a lot of time thinking about, they're doers. They want to get up and they want to do something. Now, I feel like as you go through the courts, they have a little bit more thought because they're a little bit more mature, but they still can be very, unpredictable to some degree, or maybe very predictable in some senses because, they're just going to do what they want to do regardless. They're definitely leaders. They're definitely go-getters. Tell me about the Queen of Wands, please. Five of Swords, Three of Swords, Knight of Swords. This could have to do with someone. There's a lot of swords. I feel like this could be that feeling of coming out of your head too with the Five of Swords. I'll show you all the cards just a sec. The Five of Swords, is, sometimes the Five of Swords reminds me of not being very honest because sometimes it's about fighting unfairly. And I feel like there's a part of you that has not felt like you fought unfairly, don't get me wrong, but that someone's maybe being unfair to you. And then the Three of Swords, it's been hurtful. But I feel like with this energy, they could be coming back around again. Maybe, again, we're going to be looking for justice. So we're going to be looking for the truth here. And I think that's partially what this is. I feel like the Queen of Wands, though, is you feeling more empowered and more, when I say empowered, I mean just a little bit more assertive to speak your mind, to say what you feel, to stand up for yourself. And I don't think, I mean, there's nothing negative here. I don't believe so. I feel like everything is very positive moving forward. So I do feel like you're just taking on that persona of being able to have that energy and confidence to say, this is what I want. The star is in your current influence or your present influence, same thing. And this is like reaching those dreams. So I feel like there's part of you that's going to feel very much like you've you've reached a goal, and it doesn't have to be this huge dream. If you're working on something, it could be that, but it's definitely important to you because it's the star. Tell me more about the star card and the present influence. That's Two of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and Seven of Swords. I feel like you're definitely looking at moving forward with someone that you have, that you are willing to share with, and that there's a feeling to me though with that Seven of Swords is you taking back what you feel like is yours. Two of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Because I feel like there's just this really good energy of really hitting what you want. The sun just went down, so I less light now. That's not gonna work if the sun doesn't come back out. Dark. I'll keep going for a minute. Because if it comes back out and I have lights on, it's like way bright. So I'm just gonna let it be for a little bit. So I do feel like that's in the now. And that's though the part of that influence is allowing you to feel more confident. Because there's something here where you've really felt like you've reached a goal, and it feels really good to me. We have the Empress in your future influence, which I do, again, is you taking care of yourself, you nurturing yourself, being, I feel like this is that energy. I do feel like though there is a part of you where it really, there's something that's going to make you really feel good here in the near future. I'm going to clarify that, guy. I'm not going to clarify too much more, I don't think. Well, who knows? Tell me about the Empress in the future influence. King of Swords, Four of Cups. There's something here about you reaching your dreams in a different way with the Hangman. So I think that's good, because if there's someone in your life where this has been a struggle, this situation, but you've been kind of wishing for them, wanting that, and that would be this King of Swords energy. I feel like you will be looking at it differently, in the sense that this, not just you and the way you look at it, and not just you and the way you're shifting, that it's the whole situation's going to be different. I feel like, too, with the Hangman is the work that you've done, but I feel like there's going to be a feeling of reaching a goal, and especially if this is with somebody. Now, this King of Swords can also be in the sense of you taking care of you, being able to speak clearly on your needs and wants, having a clear vision of how to move forward. For some of you, it is a person. So I think there's going to be dual feelings there. We have the Eight of Cups in what you don't see. So here's what's happening. I feel like if this is about somebody, they are second guessing what they've walked away from, and they're coming back to take a second look. And that's, again, this is the after tarot. So that's what I'm getting the feeling, though, that they're going, okay, well, now, what did I make the right decision? What did I lose here? I mean, she's looking in that cup. And if you see any other Eight of Cups cards, all of the cups are behind her and she's walking away from all of them. But here you have her looking into the cup going, maybe there was something here that I didn't think about. And I feel like because this is in the what you don't know, this is someone else's energy. Now, this could also be you not realizing that you're second guessing yourself. And I do see that a little bit with the High Priestess being in the unexpected. But there's a couple different things I feel like with the high priestess there, and I'll talk about them. Now, with the justice in what to look for, I think it's understanding the truth. Look for the truth. You don't have to look for all of this balance and all of that. I think it's just a plain and simple look for the truth. Understand what's really happening. If you don't have enough information, get more information. It's not that things aren't clear, but this situation has not been clear, especially with the Seven of Swords that has come around a lot. I feel like, when we're being asked, especially if we've been hurt, we just need to make sure sometimes that if we're going to go back into that to really understand it. I do have the Judgment and where this leads. So there could be for some of you this renewal energy. Some of you it'll be very personal. Some of you it will be with somebody. But whatever, if it's with somebody, really just make sure that you understand. I think that's going to be important moving forward. The High Priestess is in your unexpected. Now, what I was saying, in some senses, this is going to be, you're going to realize that your hunch is right. I think in most situations, you're going to realize your hunch is right. Okay, yeah, this is what I thought, and guess what? This is what happened. And then, therefore, it kind of surprises you when you learn that what you thought was happening was what was happening. And that's going to be the unexpected piece. It also gives you a more trusting of your intuition. And I think that's part of the growth here. What's happening is it's going to solidify that, that's exactly what I thought. And it is. And it kind of helps you grow with that perspective of, yeah, what's happening is happening. What I thought was happening is really what is happening. And I like that energy going in because there's been a lot of unclear things happening. The Knight of Pentacles is in your challenge. There is still some things that are taking some time. And I feel like it's more about the seeds that are being planted here. Not necessarily... I do feel like things are taking a lot more time. However, it's really odd to me that the Seven of Pentacles is in your strength because I feel like you've made a really good discovery here with the Seven of Pentacles. I think you're realizing what's worth the time and what's not because you absolutely do you have taken away something from this situation. Whether you believe it or not, you have, whether it's a lesson or an understanding, whether it's a better understanding of yourself, a better understanding of the situation, it's going to be, I feel like it's more better understanding of yourself and how you react and how you, deal with a situation. And I feel like that's a lot. And I think that's, a reminder here, but I do feel like there's other things behind the scenes that are just still taking time. And sometimes things can take months to happen, They really can. And where does this lead? It leads to the Judgment. There is definitely going to be a feeling of, for some of you, I feel like this could be a relationship coming in. And for some of you, like I said before, I feel like it's going to be a feeling for you. Look, I finally trust my gut. I'm feeling better about who I am. I have more confidence. I'm feeling good. And that all is in the beginning of the reading here. And that's huge because that will take you forward for sure. I mean, it really does. Tell me more about this Judgment card, please. Four of Swords, healing's done with something that you've been stuck on. I feel like you're going to get a message. I feel like I had these exact same clarifiers sometime yesterday, either with the daily read. I'll have to go back and look. I feel like it was almost exactly the same. But definitely the Eight of Wands and the Devil. I feel like the Four of Swords was there too. So this is about healing. I do feel like too with the Eight of Wands that there is going to be a forward movement here. Now, does that mean if this is a relationship, does it mean it's going to start over? I don't know. But whatever it is, there is definitely healing that will take place here really, really soon. The Page of Swords after that, so you feel better, you feel more rejuvenated, things feel better about the situation. And we get the Page of Swords. I was going to take a look. Do you mind? I hope not. We have a little bit of time. Let's see what the Page of Swords says in the book here. I have not used this book. Okay. The Court. This is odd. Okay, so this is page, the airy suit of swords, breathe the ratified air. Okay. The bright young Page of Swords is the personification of air. He embodies the embodiment of the fast-moving energy that connects with the suit of swords, and he's a reader, writer, talker. That could be communication in general. I mean, if we were going to go with strictly off the, I do believe though, pages do bring messages, right? And if we're just looking at it as a person, there could be a person that definitely communicates. I don't feel like it's that. I feel like it's more about, there's a part of you, I feel like you're not on guard anymore. I think you're looking forward to the future. I feel like there's that sword is facing the future. It's facing the King of Wands. I feel like there is definitely an energy here of that Page of Swords is letting go of protectiveness, communicating, and having a direct sight on where you want to go next, which is the King of Wands. And we are clarifying the King of Wands. What's he about? Oh, I didn't pull advice. What is our King of Wands, please? Tell me about the King of Wands. Tell me about that guy. What is the King of Wands? King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and Seven of Wands. So this is the person that, you were kind of needing to stand up to, but I think that's what's paying off. They may stand up a little bit too. But I do feel like it's not a standoff. I think it's definitely moving towards communication. I feel like these are really good, especially with the King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. I feel like those energies kind of combine and bring back the passion in. So it's definitely someone that's been really focused on work, or they have a really important job, but they still care with the Knight of Cups. And I feel like they will be maybe explaining what's going on a little bit, them standing up for themselves as well. And I think that could be where that's headed, and that's good. I feel like it's good. So what is our advice for this reading, please? Two of Swords. This Two of Swords is so odd to me because the other people have the swords. So I do feel like there's a sense here of, I honestly am getting, don't fight for yourself. Don't let someone else fight for you. I feel like if this is the case of not making a choice, like if you don't make a good decision, or a decision, not necessarily even a good one, if you don't make a decision, then it could lead to more angst, so to speak. Like, not necessarily fights, but you won't have your argument set. If you want to speak your truth, if you want to stand up for yourself, understand your choices maybe better, and understand that you do have a choice. Because I did have the Devil card here. So you can make a decision if this comes back around, whether to go back or not. That's going to be up to you. But I do feel like it's not just let things happen. Be honest with yourself about the decision you're making. Is there anything else we need to know today? 3 cards. 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and Queen of Swords. Well, with the 3 of Wands, I mean, Yeah, the ships have definitely come in. Things are looking much better. You understand and see the gifts and the work that you've put in. This the 8 of wands is, I feel like you responding to a message, almost like there's going to be something where you need to respond to a message and you kind of need to do it quickly. And with the Queen of Swords, you're still going to have that focus on the future. She's facing the future, just like that Page of Swords, facing the future, moving towards the future, and understanding your goal moving forward. And I think that's too a little bit about that Two of Swords card, is that it's up to you where you want to go next too. You don't have to leave it all up to someone else. I mean, you can't force them to come back, but if they come back, it doesn't mean you have to pony up. You can go, okay, I'm not quite ready, or let's talk about this, or what are your visions for the future, and then take it from there. So there you have your reading for today. It is Monday, by the way, and so there you have it. Take care. Have a beautiful day.